Hey, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Georgia Highlands College Chargers basketball. Tony McIntosh with you, coming to you from the Corral this afternoon as we get underway with this big conference game with East Georgia State College Bobcats. The Chargers are 2-1 in the conference, and the Bobcats are 1-2. Overall, East Georgia is right at 8-9, and the Chargers at 15-5. Getting ready to get underway here. Let's see, starting for the Chargers, Jaquim Payne, also Marquin Thompson, Landon Williams, Cameron Baldwin, and Osanu. Getting ready to tip it off here as it's going to be controlled by the Chargers. A very cold Saturday afternoon, and we hope this is going to be a quick one. At least East Georgia is. They've got to go back to Swainsboro, and they want to get there before the weather gets in here. Three-point attempt, and it's good. That is going to be Landon Williams. Push the first three. The first shot counts. Chargers coming off a big win the other day against, I guess it was Saturday, against Andrew College. Big conference win. Bobcats working the ball around, down to 3 on the shot clock. Shot attempt no good by Williams. Taj Williams missed that one. Ball intercepted. And a turnover. Grant has the basketball for the Bobcats. And he gets 2. 3-2 our score, just underway here at the Corral. Payne brings the ball across for Georgia Highlands. Chargers kind of setting up in a double stack post formation to break out. Bounce pass inside to Baldwin, and he has a little trouble getting that. Osanu trying to get it down below the basket to him, and it's unable to handle that high bounce. Williams bringing it across the timeline for East Georgia. Grant at the top of the key. He's being guarded by Thompson. Gets a screen over to the far wing. Back up at the top. Try to go inside with it and take it away. Thompson brings it down. Got to pass it off over to Williams. He's at the top right now. Gets it out over to Payne. Set the offense up. 17 on the shot clock. Going to drive inside, kick it back out on the far side. Now over to Williams. Back up to Baldwin. 7 on the shot clock. Three-point attempt going up by Thompson. No good. And it's going to be East Georgia basketball. Got to go down low, and it's going to be a bit of a travel, a little extra foot activity there by Darius Reynolds. Reynolds, a sophomore. And the ball is going to be inbound by Cameron. January is going to be a busy month here for the Chargers as they have just about all the home games. Only 2 in February, but they'll be on the road in February. Good two-pointer there by Thompson. 5-2 our score now. Chargers out in front. Grant takes it over to Seaborough. And they're going to go in the corner for a 3 attempt. Boy, that one brought rain and 3 points. Taj Williams hits it for the Bobcats. We're knotted up at 5. Over to Thompson, drives to the top. Going to pass it around to Jaquim Payne. Thompson looking at a 3. Takes a spin move, loses the handle on the basketball, and here come the Bobcats. Grant's going to bring it down the floor. Passes it off to somebody. and somebody scores. Reynolds just happened to be there. It was almost like a blind pass. And they take over the lead now, 7-5, East Georgia. Payne looking for a screen. And going to get back over to Thompson. Goes down low to Sanu. Back at the top. Swings it over to the right side. And it's off the front rim. No good. And out on Irajamu, I'm sorry. And we have our first timeout. And we're going to take it as well. We'll be back with more Charger basketball. They're trailing by 2 right now. The Charger Sports Network.
There once was a dad who set out on a great quest to find the perfect Coke flavors at his family's request. So we went into a local store and grabbed the Coke Cherry Vanilla, Coke Cherry, and more. At dinner, they sipped Coke flavors and rejoiced, for everyone made their own delicious choice. Coca-Cola flavors, unbelievably delicious. Rome Coca-Cola, refreshing North Georgia since 1901.
You can help out Charger Athletics by being a part of the 365 Club. You'd be surprised how much $1 a day does to help coaches get the materials and the uniforms and all the equipment they need. And plus, it also helps our student athletes as well. Sign up today. Go to chargers.com, GHC, and find out more information on how you can be a part of the 365 Club. Bobcats jumping out to a 2-point lead right now. Here we are in the first half. And the Chargers are going to have the basketball under their basket. Inbound pass is going to be knocked out again. This time Williams gets a hand on it and pushes out. 19 on the shot clock. Thompson inbounding and gets it out to Johnson. Jordan Johnson checking into the game. He's going to drive. Kicks it around the horn. Thompson's three. Off the iron, no good. Good rebound by Johnson. Oh, good fake by Payne as they play a little cat and mouse on the far side. Thompson for three. Is he going to be our hot hand for the day or what? It looks like he is off to a good start anyway. East Georgia moving around, trying to find an opening. Reynolds looks at the basket, then passes off. He gets his pass back for a three, in and out, no good. And it's going to be Charger basketball. That went off the knee of Seaborough. Shannon checks in now. So we have Asanu, Thompson, Shannon, Payne, and Johnson all in the game. Payne, he's going to take a long three, no good. Rebound, Bobcats. Just drive straight to the basket, uncontested. Asanu slaps it back out there, and a falling putback by Grant. And they get back in the 1-point lead now, 9-8. He thought about a three. Now he's trying to dish it off. Gets it to Shannon. Back out to Johnson. Thompson to Johnson. Three. Long one. Hello. There it is. And the ball taken away by Johnson. That was weird. Payne gets the rebound, puts it up, spins it around the globe, and nothing happening there. Well, that was crazy. But the Chargers are out in front 11-9. Isaiah Logan at the scorer's table, ready to come in. Seaburl gets his pick, and it's going to be a foul on the floor. Let's see, that is going to be against Shannon. And here comes Isaiah Logan. Marquin Thompson's going to take a rest. One thing you can say about this team this year, the Georgia Highlands Chargers, they seem to be deeper than they have been in a while. Have a deep bench. There's probably, I think just about everybody addressed could come in and give quality minutes, and they have. The other night against Andrew College, had 10 players scoring in the first half. Isaiah slapped that one away, but no good. And Grant, who's kind of been their little spark plug tonight, or this afternoon, has done well. Give and go, and Johnson puts it in. Saquon Grant brings it across. He's a little bit of everything. Good shooter, rebounder, and has been an impressive point guard so far. Underneath, nobody's there. Contested, but it's going to be getting with the body. Shannon is disagreeing, but Jaden French at the table, as well as Baldwin. And at the line to shoot is going to be Jacoby Cheatham. And he hits the back of the rim and no good. So Asanu and Shannon take it to the bench, get a breather. (13-11) is our score right now. Chargers out in front. And that's going to be good. 1 point lead now. Swing around, Baldwin on the near side, looking for somebody to pass the ball to. They get over to Isaiah Logan. He is going to be called for a walk. And we have a timeout, and we'll take it. 11:53 to go in the first half. Chargers have a slim lead, 13-12. This is the Georgia Highlands Chargers Sports Network.
For just $1 a day, you can make a massive impact. To continue improving the GHC athletics program and provide each sport a better chance at winning championships, we offer memberships to the Chargers 365 Club. Your support of the Chargers 365 Club will combine with others to provide athletic scholarships at the competitive level, enhance capital improvements for playing fields, and improve team travel. Your contribution will elevate the student-athlete experience, give the coaches resources to make improvements where they are most needed, and lead the championship level of play in which we can all take pride and enjoy watching together. To make your contribution, go to ghcchargers.com.
Hey, if your organization is looking for mode of transportation, you can travel like the Chargers do from Bus Max. Rent a bus. That's right. You got a large group and an outing, and you need to get everybody there at once and safely in a very nice, clean vehicle, well maintained. give Bus Max a call. Many locations, Rome and Cartersville. All right, we're back here after our timeout. It's 11:53 here in the first half. And it's been somewhat of a pretty clean game so far. Both teams have done well on the defensive side as well as the offensive side. Lots of energy, good rebounding. Only 2 fouls been called in the game, both on the Chargers. Oh, give and go. That was a good break there. 14-13 Bobcats. Going down low to Cameron. He gets bumped a little bit. Kicks it back out. Sets up a long 3, no good. Tip back is going to miss as well, and then 3 chances. Wow. That drives you crazy. Jordan Johnson had a good look at it a couple of times. It just wouldn't fall. Frazier, no good. And Baldwin is going to be the last one to touch the ball. Good hustle there by Cameron. He tried to get the rebound and just lost his balance and fell back. Checking in the game now is Jaquan Nelson. I don't believe Jaquan played the other day. Did he? I believe he didn't dress up. I don't know if he might have been sick or out, but he's back into the game now. And we've got a foul on French. I guess they're getting him off for a push off there. Frazier's going to inbound for East Georgia. Throws it way up there and almost got picked off. And that was an offensive foul. What a hang time. So that's 14. That's Williams. I think his hang time was as long as some of those punts last night in the Eagles-Ravens game last night in the snow. Oh, my gosh. Buffalo Bills, 2 games in the snow, that was just too much for me. Long 3, no good. It made me cold just watching it last night. Not the fact that it was. East Georgia getting pressed by this Charger defense. 3, it's going to be nothing but air. Nelson inbounds for the Chargers, gets it out to Johnson. And they want to run with it. Logan, nice pass to Baldwin. Can he capitalize? No, but he gets fouled. So, yeah, this is going to be a little something. Sebro, excuse me. I didn't see the R there. Well, they've got the 4-point print here on this. I don't know. I mean, they're not taking into consideration my age and eyesight. I'm going to have to get on to them about that. I need it about 3 levels higher. Let's try to get at least maybe a 12-point or 10-point print. And Cameron takes care of the second one there. We're all knotted up at 14 apiece. Halfway through the first half. An alley-oop pass, and the ball gets stuck. You know, you probably couldn't do that if you meant to 100 times, getting the ball stuck between the rim and the backboard. But he gets called for a foul. I think it's amazing when you get the ball stuck between the rim and the backboard on purpose. But I've never seen anybody succeed at that. It's always been by accident. It's one of those freaky things in basketball. First shot's no good. Off the rim, no good. Rebound Cameron. Here come the Chargers. Wide open in the corner. Make it pay off. And here we go. We're running and gunning now. Layup, and we got it. Cameron got his elbow over the rim and swatted at it. Nelson for three. Be there. He is. He's back. 17-16. Baxter now getting ready to check in. Oh, boy, I tell you what, French almost had a steal. Grant's going to drive through and dish it off to Sebro, and he's going to be called for a violation. So Baxter, McDonald's in. Cameron's going to sit out and take a breather. Would be nice to get Baxter to knock in a couple of threes, and he's usually good for one or two in a game. Everybody contributes. A well-balanced team. Nelson for another three. Hello. Oh, wow, that was off. And we've got a push off. I think it was on eyes. No, I think it was on. That was on McDonald. $8:52 to go in the first. Spin move, bounce pass inside, and the shot was contested, but not enough for Chatham, excuse me. Again, it's the size. I'm blaming the size of the type on this one. Well, I'm gonna be holding this like the football coaches do, so nobody can read my lips, so I can read the print. So second foul on McDonald, 6 fouls on the team so far. Osamu's coming back in. And also, I believe, who in here, Gelman. Or Racine, excuse me. 10 sat down, 11 came in. Hinton bringing the ball down, under control, gets short double team there. Moving the ball around over to Frazier. Frazier almost slipped, lost control, but gets it over to Williams on the far side. He's got it at the wing in front of the Chargers bench. And the double team came up to meet him. Long three. And there we go. That's a Clark three. A double C. I'm waiting for one to shoot it at the top of the main over here on this side. And that impresses me. And Nelson gets fouled as he was traveling to the basket, and he's got 2 shots. 21-17, largest lead of the game. Nelson's got an opportunity to make this by 2. He gets the first one. Good minutes by French. He goes out. Marquin Thompson comes back in out of the Atlanta area South Gwinnett High School. Also played at Garrett Community College before coming here to Georgia Highlands. And we've got a timeout, and we'll take it. Score right now is 21-19, and the Chargers are trailing at this moment. All right, we're back after that timeout there. A nice little bit from our overzealous Charger basketball broadcast orchestra there. I knew I'd come up with a name for him for too long. Charger Broadcast Orchestra. Kind of like the Trans-Siberian Husky, whatever, that Christmas thing they do. Yeah. I don't think there's one single the violins and stuff. It's all electric. But it sounds cool. All right, back here at the basketball game. 7:30 to go here in the first half. East Georgia's got a small lead. And a long three, no good. Rebound. Johnson kicks it out there. And, well, they're saying it went off of Payne. And I think they'd be correct. Two-point game here. Looking to inbound in front of the Charger bench. Williams sent it back over to Frazier. Now Hinton at the top of the key. Frazier tries to go down inside, over to the near wing, and there's going to be a travel. Racine got one too many steps in that one. Well, the thing is when you, the old crossover and then dribble, it's probably one of the most difficult moves, even though it is because you tend, human habit has, you want to move both feet at the same time. And that doesn't happen. You have a tendency to want to step back and step forward at the same time, and usually when you do that, you're going to get called for a travel. Or you're going to step on the baseline, and that's going to be out of bounds. Nelson floats it, no good. Sanu tried to get it, and East Georgia comes up with it. 1-on-2. Flying high, ball rejected. And a lot of hustle there by the Chargers. Who's going to get it? Wow, we've got players flying everywhere. Frazier slid into home base over here. Asanu is, he got up there on him, and there's going to be a foul. You kind of almost had to call that one, even though his momentum took him up there, and there was a little bit of hesitation on that, but I had to do it. Hinton's at the line, and it's going to be off the back rim, but East Georgia comes down with the rebound. 6-minute mark and a few seconds. Back over to Grant on the near wing. Now he's going to dribble to the left side. Three attempt, no good. Rebound, Chargers. Nelson's going to push it up, give it to Payne. Payne takes a nice move, right-handed layup, and right in front of the basket and drops it in. We're tied at 21. Both of these teams, height-wise, seem to be matched up pretty well. Long three, good. Williams. Chargers trail by Trey. Nelson pulls up for a two. It's nice. Hinton's going to drive baseline. Kicks it out. They move it around. 3 attempt. It's good as well. Somebody jump on Grant. He is killing us. He touches the ball. Something good happens all the time. It's a 4-point game now. Payne dribbles around, gives it to Nelson. It's Nelson's turn, and it's going to be a good old 4-point play here. The 3 went in, and Nelson's going to go to the line to shoot. You know, I think that, all right, if you shoot a 2 and you get it, you get 1 shot. If you shoot a 3 and you get it, you ought to get 2 shots. I mean, the math just kind of works it. If if percentage of the point. We should lobby for that. But it's a 4-point play there for Nelson, and we're tied at 27 apiece. And just like that, ball deflected, but recovered by East Georgia. Amazing. Grant just slices and dices through the middle and puts in 2. Payne's going to take it down. Nelson's going to dribble over to the far side. He's on the wing right now. Look for a pass off to Grant. Nobody's covering him, and Cameron Baldwin just sends it home. Tied again. All right, we've got a timeout, and we'll take it. 3:25 to go in the first half, and we're all tied at 29 apiece. You're listening to the Georgia Highlands Chargers Sports Network. And I tell you, I've got an opportunity for you to support Georgia's athletic scholarship, the Chargers Athletic Scholarship Fund. When they take your money and combine it with others, able to provide athletic scholarships for student athletes to attain a college degree and compete at a very high level across all sports at Georgia Highlands College. I mean, we've been to the College World Series. We've been to the national tournament. It's all happening there, doing well in conference play of all our sports. Women's softball, baseball, and, of course, basketball. Now, and new sports coming to the forefront when you add club soccer, and we got beach volleyball starting up, as well as just regular competition volleyball, and more opportunities for our student athletes. If you'd like to help that scholarship fund, I tell you what, and I know it would be appreciated, to simply go to ghcchargers.com. All right, coming in out of the break. And it's going to be East Georgia basketball. All right, East Georgia's bringing it out. Long shot, no good. Oop. Now, how did Cameron get on the floor? Oh, he got pushed. Not a great pass there by Payne, but I think he had a hard time. Kind of lost the handle on that ball. Ball taken away by Baldwin. Nelson pushes it down the floor behind his back and kicks it off to Thompson for 3. Oh, send that one back home. Marquand Thompson got way up in the air and slapped it all the way to the exit door. And I think we've got a little bit of a slick situation over there, and the towel crew, and well, let's see, they're all going to put the towel down and mop things up a little bit. 32-29. Nelson coming off of the bench has 11 points already for the Chargers. Grant has 11. So the guards are leading the scoring right now. And the Bobcats are going to try to inbound it. And they are successful. Frazier has it out the top. He's going to hand it off over to Williams. He's being guarded by Williams. He's guarding Williams. Bobcat Williams shoots, and no good. And let's see, Grant's going to get called for a reach. Now, what are the odds of being guarded by a guy that's got the same last name as you do? It's kind of like that old movie back in the 80s, Kramer versus Kramer, Williams versus Williams. Well, okay, some of you probably have never seen Kramer versus Kramer, but that's okay. I'll forgive you on that one. That was a class. Ball taken away by Williams, and is slapped away by Payne. And Thompson's going to get called for a travel violation. You know, there were some pretty good movies back in the 80s, and there was also some pretty bad ones, too. That was one of the best ones. Dustin Hoffman was in that movie. I hope I don't have to explain who all these people are to you folks. You're supposed to know these people. Another travel. I tell you what, there were a lot of people, a lot of players on both sides that bought some tickets to go somewhere, and they've all been going. Lots of traveling in this game tonight. I guess it's one of those violations they've actually started enforcing. So what have we got there? We got the shot situation, resetting the shot clock, and also the game. Okay, we're minute 52, game clock, 26 seconds on the shot clock. Payne on the near wing, looking for a pick. He gets one from Nelson. Going to dribble over to the right side. Trying to find somebody. Backdoor. And off to Cameron. And that one missed a little reverse layup. And it's going to be a foul. Williams got called for that one. And I think the other night that would have been a jump ball. We had several like so. This that was going to be short, tipped by Nelson to Cameron, back to Nelson. Thompson has it on the near wing. Jaquan. He's going to go down inside, passes it off, and good. Landon Williams puts it in for two and extends the lead 34-29. Nearing 1 minute here in the first half. Going down low. Oh, there you go. Another travel. Oops. Dave's there throwing his keyboard around. He got excited there for a second. Payne's pushing it up the floor. Back over to Johnson. Gets a screen from Baldwin. Trying to go backdoor. Thompson is going to bounce pass inside to Cameron. Uh-oh, look who's wide open. Hello, that's 3 from Jordan Johnson. And East Georgia wants a timeout, and they shall get it. So timeout on the floor. We've got about 23 seconds to go. And we're going to keep it here because we've got halftime coming up. And you know what? If you have a group that would like to come to a game here at the Corral, listen, we've got a lot of opportunities for you to do so. As a matter of fact, coming up on the 29th at 7:30, a night game with South Georgia Tech. Also on January 25th, that is our next game. And let's see, that is going to be a Saturday afternoon game. Yes, it is. There, before I say, Saturday afternoon game against South. Let's see, against Albany Tech. That should be a good one there. You don't want to miss that one. Plus, our final home game of the month will be on the 29th at 7:30 game against, that's Wednesday, against South Georgia Tech. And then they hit the road, and they're going to be on the road for quite a bit. And the next one will be coming up on February the 12th, 2 days before Valentine's Day. How about that? It'd be our Sweetheart Special. That one's off the board. Here we go, running. Johnson switches hands. That was Nelson, excuse me. Puts it in. 39-29. I don't know if that's going to be Hershey Kiss night where everybody gets a kiss. I don't know if they will or not. Ooh, that one probably would have counted if it had gone in, but it didn't. All right, we're going to take a little bit of halftime. That's what we're going to take. It's halftime. 39-29, 10-point lead right now as we go to half. All right, more Georgia Highlands Chargers basketball coming up right here on the Charger Sports Network.
This is Georgia Highlands Chargers basketball on the Charger Network. Your support of the Chargers Athletic Scholarship Fund will combine with others to provide athletic scholarships for student athletes to attain a college degree and compete at the high level across all sports at Georgia Highlands College. Your contribution will elevate the student athlete experience, give the coaches resources to recruit high-level student athletes, and lead to championships in every level of play. To give, go to ghcchargers.com.
Snow falls on an old brick apartment. Inside, the holiday season is in swing. On the first floor, Cokes are poured as old friends share stories and create new ones. In the apartment above, an extra place is set for a surprise +1. Next door, one generation passes down the secret family recipe to the next. Inside every home, there's a story. In every story, there's magic. Coca-Cola, real magic.
This is Georgia Highlands College basketball on the Chargers Sports Network. Winners of the JCAA 2023-2024 Conference Championship and NJCAA Region 17 champions. This is Georgia Highlands College basketball on the Chargers Sports Network. Winners of the JCAA 2023-2024 Conference Championship and NJCAA Region 17 champions. Georgia Highlands College Athletics would like to thank our community sponsors: Nagel's Bagels, Coca-Cola, SchumaSports.com, High Tech Ad Specialist, and Bus Match Rent-A-Bus.
There once was a dad who set out on a great quest to find the perfect Coke flavors at his family's request. So we went into a local store and grabbed the Coke Cherry Vanilla, Coke Cherry, and more. At dinner, they sipped Coke flavors and rejoiced, for everyone made their own delicious choice. Coca-Cola flavors, unbelievably delicious. Rome Coca-Cola, refreshing North Georgia since 1901.
Just about ready to get started with the second half here at the Corral. Good afternoon, everyone. Georgia Highlands Chargers basketball here on the air. I'm Tony McIntosh. Glad to have you along here as we have a nice cap to a King holiday weekend and a lot of cold weather. Big battle here going on this afternoon between East Georgia and the Georgia Highlands College Chargers. 39-29, 10-point lead by the Chargers. And want to say thank you to all our sponsors, Nagel's Bagels, also Coca-Cola, SchumaSports.com, high-tech ad specialist, and BusMax Rent-A-Bus. Thank you so much. And you know what? Lots of opportunities for your organization to enjoy Georgia Highlands College basketball. Just contact our athletic department and see what kind of special event can be made for you. All right, getting ready to get underway here as the Chargers this is actually a makeup game from January the 11th, and that was due to snow. So we got everything but the snow this time. We just got cold weather. And East Georgia's really wanting to kind of get this game over with so they can get back to Swainsboro before the weather is coming in later, actually tomorrow sometime. Kind of like to get back. All right, second half underway here. East Georgia gets it, and a layup good. Top scorers in the first half for the for East Georgia. Grant had 11 points and Williams with 10. And as far as the Chargers go, they kind of shared the scoring a little bit, but really it was Jaquan Nelson coming off the bench with 13. Jordan Johnson had 8 points, and Marquin Thompson with 8, the top scorers for the Chargers. Asadu going to the line to shoot. And that's going to bounce off the back of the rim as we're just underway here. Chargers 2-1 in the conference right now, and East Georgia 1-2. That one counts. It's 40-31. Grant brings it across. Williams going to go down low. And he's going to take a three-pointer from the corner, no good. But a putback is no good as well. Sanu comes up with a rebound. Looks like he needs a little help. There he goes. He gets it from Payne. A little between-the-leg exhibition there. 16-15 on the shot clock. Swing it around the horn. And the floater no good. Rebound Baldwin. And he misses that one. But the Chargers maintain it. That's a good pickup there by Williams. And that's going to count for Cameron. Baldwin laying that one in. Layup attempt, no good. Blocked against the rim by Baldwin. Payne is going to take it off the glass, no good. Grant comes up with it for the Bobcats. He's going to push it up the floor. Cross-court pass, three-point attempt, and it's going to be good for Frazier. Cutting into the league a little bit, 8-point lead now. 42-34 in the second. And a retaliatory foul. That's going to be, I believe, on Thompson. Well, they call it on Payne. The other night, Chargers got a little bit of a scare from Andrew College when all of a sudden went for a 6 to 8. I believe it was about a six point unanswered. And Cameron, what do they call that one on Cameron Baldwin? Oh, Asanu. I thought he said 23. He said 3-0. Okay. I think Cameron thought he got called. He's the one that got all ball on that one. So, going to the bench, that's Sanu's second foul. Johnson's coming in and give Baldwin a bit of a rest just in case there's a foul trouble, because he's usually the next big man for Asanu. Thompson comes down to the rebound. Johnson drives baseline, kicks it out to Thompson, and a little telegraphing that pass a little too much. And Williams slams it home. 8-point game. Yeah, 6-point game, excuse me, my new math I've been using. And we're 42-36 is the score. Johnson for three. Yes. That was a very much needed 3 points right there. Frazier for three, no good. But they come up with a rebound. Williams kicking it back out to Grant, far side, and that one's no good. But they still end up getting their own rebound. Grant almost tried to do another one. All right, now we got a shot clock situation. Yes, no. So the officials are conferring on the far side. And we'll see what happens there as they continue to confer. Resetting the shot clock. It's going to be 19. Or 15. All right, is that good? Oh, well, at that point, we'll just call a timeout. That's what we'll do. We'll call a timeout and figure this thing out, I suppose. All right, we think it's 15:46 to go in the second half here. 45-36, Chargers Sports Network. Coming out of the timeout, 15:46 to go here in the game. Georgia Highlands Chargers out in front, 45-36. And after this game, we've got one more at home, and that's going to be on the 20. Let's see, actually got two more at home. Excuse me. On the next Friday, Saturday, the 25th, Albany Tech comes to the Corral, and then on Wednesday, the 29th, South Georgia Tech. And then I go on vacation. Well, you know, it's one of the things you have to do from time to time, and why not in February? Two-pointer, no good. Logan comes down with it. Isaiah is going to pass it down to Jakeem Payne. Logan gets it back. He's going to drive in. Tried to scoop and score, but he got body slammed to the floor. Chargers will inbound. Payne bounce passes it to Asanu. Kick it over to Williams. Knocked it off Grant's foot. Johnson has it. Payne's going to drive a couple of dribbles at the free throw line and hits the front iron. It seems a little discombobulated on that one. I'm not really sure. It seemed too bunched up. And kind of unclear exactly what they were supposed to run. All the way long pass to Frazier, and he nails for three. There's some clock down. Payne breaks down to Sanu. He tries to turn around and pivot. Ball's taken away. Grant's going to bring it down, throw it off the backboard, and he gets fouled by Johnson. Looks like he's going to go to the line to shoot two. I tell you one thing, Grant does not miss. So Grant, let's see, how many points does that put him? He's got at least 13, 14 points right now. And count that one too. It's a 4-point game. Just like that. Baldwin turns and tries to drive, and he's got three on him. He was pretty well defended, I'd say. And it's going to be an inbound. Isaiah Logan coming over to inbound the basketball for the Chargers. Gets it out to Johnson, back to Logan. Underneath the basket to Shannon, and it goes out on, let's see, that was Seabro, excuse me. Shannon gives it back to Payne. Working the ball on the far side. Down to the big pivot man, Baldwin. He's going to go in, drive a lane. Shannon steps back for a three. Off the iron, no good. Logan comes down with it. Isaiah's got it. Let's send it back to Shannon. And he's going to see what he can do off of it. And he drives and gets fouled. I'm flipping a coin and calling it. Yep, that's what I thought it was going to be on. That is, I believe, Williams. He was the closest one to the ref. So that was smart by Chatham. getting behind him. Both teams have 3 fouls this half. Shannon connects for the second one. 5-point game. 13:37 to go in the second half. East Georgia Bobcats looking to get their second win. The Chargers looking to get their third conference win. Cross court to Grant. And I'm not sure what that was. They're going to call the foul on Shannon. So Shannon now getting in a little bit of trouble. Nelson checks into the game. He has 13 off the bench in the first half. And boy, it'd be great to get him fired up again. And Logan tried to go after it. Good take. Oh, wow. They're going to call that on Logan. It looked like a good steal from, 12 rows up. Grant trying to get it in, and he does. Williams at the top of the key for the Bobcats. Grant got that one sent back by Baldwin. Isaiah Logan brings it across, back to Cameron. Cameron's going to drive. No good, off the glass. Rebound, East Georgia. Now Williams is going to kick it off his foot. And there's a coach official conference going over right now. Logan will send it over to Shannon. Shannon lays it up, no good. Wow, just could not get it over the rim. Need a little more oomph behind that one. Cameron Baldwin slaps that one silly. Humphreys is going to come in for Grant. Also, Cheatham comes out. And it's going to be a turnover on East Georgia. So Georgia Highlands gets the ball and some fresh ticks on the shot clock. Nelson getting a little contested there by Frazier. And Frazier's going to get called for a push-off on the floor, and it's going to be inbound on our side of the world. Offensive foul on Logan. I know, Coach. It's frustrating. We have to explain the rules sometimes. Wow. Williams on the far side for East Georgia. Swings it around the horn. Hinton is going to drive inside, pushes off on Johnson. He's got a finger in his face. I think that one actually got some nose there, but, they're not calling anything. So back over to Nelson. Nelson spins around, and he's going to get sandwiched. So we have a media timeout and possibly a reading of the rule book. I don't know. I'm just thinking that. Did I really say that? I don't know. Anyway, all right, we'll take a timeout here. 46-43, Chargers still have the lead. All right, coming out of the timeout, 46-43. Appreciate you viewing and tuning in today as we have viewers from all over the state. I mean, they're all over the state, huh? And other places as well. Appreciate you tuning in. Just understand, I am the Chargers announcer, so it is a little more favorable for them when it comes. And I tend to be an equal opportunity maker fun of person. All right, so there we go. Shot missed. Bobcats come down with it, and they pushing up the floor pretty good. I mean, they're only down by 3. And it's been a pretty easy, even game. Not an easy game. It's been an even game. And there's going to be another foul, and that is going to be on Johnson. I think, no, maybe on French. We got a 1-if. That's 6 fouls. And French and also Thompson coming back into the game. Actually, French is going out. Thompson and Payne coming back in. And shooting a 1-if is going to be Hinton. And he gets the if. So he gets one more to make this a 1-point game. And he's going to miss it, and Nelson's going to chase it down, hands it off to Johnson. Johnson drives it through everybody. He comes back out and tries to set it up. Now he's going to drive baseline, turn around. Tries to get the ball out to Baldwin. It's tipped, and Williams has it for East Georgia. Layup to make it tied at 46 apiece is going to be good. And that was Sebro. Sebro matching up against Nelson now. The top, tied up, 10:34 to go. Thompson is going to drive to the basket, and a foul is called, and so that's going to be, are we shooting yet? No, we're not. Nelson will inbound in front of the bench and gets it out to Johnson. Bounce pass over to Thompson. And a long 3, count it. Wow. Jaquan Nelson, when he's hot, he's hot. I mean, I tell you what, he's got that touch. I thought for a minute, just kind of looking, it might drift to the left a little bit, but nope, he was right on target. There you go. All right. Sebro trying to. Sebro tried to back into it. There's so many jokes for that one. I'm just sitting here thinking, should I or should I not? I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. Payne's got the basketball for the Chargers. Aggressive defense by East Georgia now. Nelson's way too close to that timeline to make me comfortable. He's going to try an out-of-the-state three. No good. Rebound Thompson. He loses the ball, but that's because he got fouled. Humphreys is going to be called for that violation. That's his first foul of the game. And during the timeout, the coach is going to have an unofficial timeout, and Williams is trying to peek in between Baldwin and Johnson to see what the coach is drawing up there. It's funny. And that counts too. 51-46. I mean, I've seen the opposing players get into the little the foul shot huddle, from time to time, just messing with them. I think that's the first time I've seen another player go to the huddle where the coach is and try to peek through and see what they're going to run. All right, here come the Chargers. Payne has kind of left the gate open for him, but he's going to take advantage. Dishes it off to Johnson. Johnson scoop and play and score. Wow. That was a step and scoop shot. Baldwin with the interception. Here comes Nelson with the basketball. A little hesitation. A little bit out of control that time, and it's a turnover. Whoa. Baldwin jumped out of the gym. Williams has it. This is getting really fast here now. Now they're going to slow down a little bit for us old people. Hinton out in front. He calls the play and almost loses lost control of the ball. Williams is going to drive inside. Turn around. That was not an advised shot. One on the shot clock, no good. And they get a violation. It's going to be Chargers basketball. Asanu coming back in. Baldwin's going to get a breather. Some good minutes. We're going to need him right down toward the final minutes of the game. We got to have that energy and that scrappiness, because I've got a feeling this is going to just get closer and closer the further along we get in this game. 8-minute mark. Payne kind of back it into everything. Ten on the shot clock, 9. Gets a pick by Sanu. Payne's going to go up strong to the basket, and it's good. Nine-point game. Whoa. Almost drug a foot on that one. Charging through, basket's no good, and there's going to be a foul on, let's see, we got a two-shot foul. And who's the violator? We have a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. We do. All right, so we'll take one here. 7:27 to go in the game. 55-46 is our score. This is Georgia Highlands Chargers basketball on the Charger Network.
For just $1 a day, you can make a massive impact. To continue improving the GHC athletics program and provide each sport a better chance at winning championships, we offer memberships to the Chargers 365 Club. Your support of the Chargers 365 Club will combine with others to provide athletic scholarships at the competitive level, enhance capital improvements for playing fields, and improve team travel. Your contribution will elevate the student-athlete experience, give the coaches resources to make improvements where they are most needed, and lead the championship level of play in which we can all take pride and enjoy watching together. To make your contribution, go to ghcchargers.com.
Georgia Highlands Chargers basketball brought to you in part by Nagel's Bagels, Coca-Cola of Rome, Shua Sports, ShumaSports.com, high-tech ad specialist, and Busmax Rent-A-Bus. And thank you for joining us this afternoon at the Corral on the Floyd campus of Georgia Highlands College. Spring semester classes are in, and it's 28 degrees. Oh, boy. Yeah, I think we hit spring right at the end of the semester in April. It's funny how that works. But anyway, we appreciate you joining us here for Chargers basketball. And at the line to shoot 2 for East Georgia, it is going to be number 13. Let's see, Malik Hinton. And that one, the first one's going to be good. And he got both. Got that one as well. And before you ask, yes, classes will be on tomorrow, the 21st, here at Georgia Highlands. I just got that notification, in case you're wondering. Thompson puts in 2 in celebration of that announcement. So all of those that are in my business communication class at 9:30, be there. All right, I appreciate it, because I got a lot to talk about. Going down low, turn around, shot, no good. Payne comes down with the rebound. Here goes Thompson, left side. He nails it. 59-48. Not that it's going to be 17 degrees in the morning when we get up, but, hey, if they can do it up north, we can do it down here. All right, nice pass. That was executed pretty well there. And there is a timeout as well. All right, let's see. It's a 59-50. It's 6:13. But we are going to keep it right here. Yeah, we've got some code. Those of you that need a weather forecast, I'll give it to you here quickly. Now, it is kind of going to be on the cold side in the morning, down to about 15, 26 and sunny right now. Thank goodness we're playing inside. I think, inside basketball. That's why it was invented, so we got something to do in the winter. Let's see what else is happening here. And then on Wednesday morning, Wednesday's going to be kind of a fun day because it's going to be sunny, high of 37, but the morning low is going to be 9. So, yeah. But not too terrible. Then it's going to, relief is on the way as we get back up to the 40s and 50s. So, it's kind of like this. I'll never complain it's too hot again. Let me just say that right there. But, yeah, we'll be well into the 50s. And, shoot, man, we might even see 60 on February 2nd. That's your extended forecast brought to you by yours truly. Glad to be a public service. Now, I got to tell you one thing. They probably won't be having classes down at East Georgia on Wednesday because they're going to get socked. That system coming through is going to be like from I-20, like Carrollton south. That's going to be all snowy, and we up here. Not that I am complaining by any means, but it's going to be pretty dicey for the folks down in South Georgia and northern Florida. And just think, waking up in New Orleans with 3 inches of snow. When has that happened? Crazy stuff. All right, Nelson's got the basketball for the Chargers. He shoots, he misses off the rim. We battle for the rebound, but Bobcats come up with it. Going down low, Sanu got his hand on it, knocked it out. He was warming up. I gave Sanu like a fist pump, and he's strong. I was just trying to get. He's just a little too much. Well, when you're 7 foot tall. Grant for 3, and that hit the air and everything. And let's see what's going to happen here. They're going to call it out on the Chargers. I think they got a couple of hands on it. So Williams is going to inbound from the lobby. To the right side, Williams drives, puts it up. He's met there by 3 Chargers. Rebound. And put back by Jama, excuse me. Still sporting the 7-point lead. Payne goes up, gets it in, and a chance to add one more on there. So Payne is going to try to add to it, and he does. I got to tell you one thing, the East Georgia coach has got a set of lungs on him. He is a very vocal individual, very passionate about what he does and his team, and you can't fault him. He's been lobbying and wearing the officials' ear out the whole time. Williams, long 3. Holy smokes, I saw a snowflake on that one. That went so high up in the atmosphere. Tighten it up a little bit. Just under 5 minutes, 62-55. Payne's getting attacked by Grant. He's going to go up, and a movement underneath. And see who gets that one. That was like 4 this opportunity. That counts. Still waiting to see who got the Grant. Grant got called for that one. And Frazier's in the game now. I'll tell you about Hinton, I believe, got called for that foul. Missed it, and rebound, Bobcats. Sebro came down with it for East Georgia. Williams goes up and puts it over the top of the rim. 63-57, Chargers in the lead. Payne pushing it up the floor, stops at the neck of the horse. Takes it to the right side. Tried to do a little give and go there with Sanu, but he got covered up. Nelson trying to get some space between him and the little breathing room there. Nelson's going to stop for 3 off the front iron. Rebound and a pass deflected and taken now by Nelson. It looked good, but it didn't work right. It's supposed to. Frazier for 3. Look out. 3-point game. Thompson at the table to check in. Baldwin getting ready. Payne goes up with it. Asanu comes down with the rebound. He misses his shot. The putback no good. And now the chance for the Bobcats to tie this game up. Grant at the top of the key. Going down inside to Williams. Williams turn around, left hand no good, and a foul. And we have a timeout. We'll be back with more. Stay right where you are. This game is getting real dicey. we got a 3-point game right now. The Chargers just still hanging in there in the lead at this moment. And it is just getting tighter and tighter as we've had for about 6 unanswered points by the East Georgia Bobcats. A couple of thrown away balls and turnovers and a foul here to kind of cap things off. Williams at the line to shoot 2. That one's out. Chance to make this a 2-point game. So for about the next 2 minutes and 54 seconds, it's kind of like lights out, concentration. It's a 2-point game now as he hits that one. Payne being guarded by Williams. Frazier all over Thompson right now. Back at the top of the key, Cameron with the ball. He takes a dribble and a step. Thompson now. He's going to go baseline, kicks it off to Payne. Payne spins. Ball rejected, and it's going to be out of bounds. And Chargers basketball. Only 4 seconds on the shot clock, though. So what is going to happen here is they've got to get a shot off in 4 seconds. Thompson. He's going to drive, and that one is going to hit the rim and go to East Georgia. Well, East Georgia can either tie or go ahead by a point at 2:10. No fouls. Got to be some tight defense going on here for the Chargers. Williams having a tough time with the basketball. He gets a pick from the big guy. Off the rim, no good. Baldwin sends that one back to Johnson, over to Payne. Minute 45. Coach kind of slowing it down and getting them to set up the offense. A 2-point lead by the Chargers with a minute 38 to go. Johnson, his jumper, it's no good. It's off the rim. Here comes East Georgia. Do not foul. There we go. Kicks it back out. Frazier for 3. And the Bobcats take a lead. Minute 17 to go in the game. What did I tell you was going to happen? Yep. Tight to the wire. Nelson lays it up and in. They take the lead. Now Chargers with a 1-point lead under 1 minute. 65-64. Grant is in no hurry to get the ball down the floor. He gets across the timeline. Passes it off to Wilson. Frazier's got it on the near. He lost some trouble. I don't know about that one. That was kind of weird. Trying to go down low. The big man lays it up and in. 1-point lead now. And there is a. See what we have here. Hang on a second. East Georgia, yes, they did call a timeout. All right. 66-65, 31.9 seconds to go. You don't want to go anywhere. All right, 34 seconds to go here at the Corral at Georgia Highlands College, the Floyd campus. Tony McIntosh with you. I told you, you're going to get on the edge of your seat. East Georgia has a 1-point lead over the Chargers right now. 30-second shot clock. There's 4 seconds difference between the two. Every possession, every shot is got to be perfect. And so the Chargers are going to inbound on the far end of the court. Johnson's going to take it out. We've got Johnson, Payne, Thompson, Nelson, and Cameron, Baldwin on the floor for the Chargers. You got some good ball handlers, some folks that can sky, and some excellent three-point shooters out there. All he needs 21. 17 on the shot clock. Nelson for long three. Yes! Three-pointer and a 2-point game with 14.3 seconds to go. Seconds remaining in the game here. A timeout by East Georgia. And listen, make your next game here coming up. We've got Albany Tech here at the Corral at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on the 25th. And also on January 29th, there's a Wednesday night game. It is going to be South Georgia Tech here at the Corral. And then the Chargers go on the road in February 1st and 5th. They'll be at South Georgia State and Southern Crescent Tech. East Georgia State is very much down in Swainsboro, taking on this exact same team coming up on the 8th. And then they'll be back at the Corral against Gordon State. That will be a pretty hot game. So a lot can happen here in the next few weeks as far as shuffling around in the conference. And when you get down to about mid-February, 19th and 22nd, that's where you pretty much have got to be in a very good place as they get ready for the conference championship. And so the Chargers it's real early for both teams. They're only like fourth conference game, so you've not gone around once yet. All right, 2-point lead. East Georgia has the basketball. They bring it across the timeline, getting it back to the Williams shot. It's going to fall in. And we're tied at 68. Long shot by Nelson. Oh, and we got OT. Holy smokes. All right. Stick around. It's going to be nice. All right, we're back here at the Corral. We've got extra basketball for you as it is 68-68 all. And interesting little fun fact here that they exactly reversed their scoring. First half, Georgia Highlands 39 points to 29 points to East Georgia State. And in the second half, it's exactly the opposite. 39 for East Georgia, and 29 for Georgia Highlands College. Now, that doesn't happen every day, does it? All right, here we go. 5 minutes. I just assume go for whoever gets the tip off, and first point wins, sudden death. And no, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. All right, they are going to jump it again. And it is going to be Cheatham is going to be jumping against Baldwin, so you definitely want to get this, win this tip. All right. And it is going to be Chargers basketball to start this overtime extra basketball stanza. Payne going to go down inside to Baldwin. Baldwin's going to spin, turn around, put it off the glass, and he misses, gets his own rebound, though, battle it, and gets, well, okay, we're not going to, all right. I could have swore there would have been a possession there, but thank goodness there weren't. Baldwin goes back up again, gets pushed, no call. Wow. I guess they're just going to let him really play this overtime possession. Williams has it for East Georgia. They swing it around. Grant drives, lost control of the ball for a second, and that 2 drops in. Nelson, and he's going to get fouled and shoot 2 shots. 70-68, 3:58 in that extra quarter, half, stanza, verse, whatever we got going on here, period. There you go. In the extra period, as the scoreboard says, period 3. That's good. (70-69), and that's good too. I think Jaquan. I think Nelson. When he hit that shot, he broke the net. There's a piece of net there. Swoosh. It was a big swoosh. That was weird. All right, East Georgia's got the ball. Grant, kind of a give and go. Swing it around. Nobody wants it, and they miss it. Good hustle to try to retrieve that ball by French and Baldwin. And it's going to go out. We're tied at 70 apiece. Plenty of time left. I love it when they say that. Plenty of time left. Long, holy smokes, that's just not even going to touch anything. And Frazier's going to hear about it from the coach on that one. After all, he's not Caitlin Clark. That was from the logo out there. That's my first reference to Caitlin Clark I've used this season. So, behave. Nelson. He's going to drive, turn around, jumper. It's good. (72-70). Chargers in front. 3-minute mark. Ball slapped away at French. It was a good play. Just couldn't get it. Williams recovered. Frazier has it at the nose. Good fake, but no good on the shot. Rebound, Baldwin gives it to Payne. Nelson, he's feeling it, man. Hello. He just had that look about him. I could see it in his eyes all the way up here. 5-point lead now by the Chargers. And I think Nelson's had all the points. I think it'll be 7. That's all right. All right, East Georgia trying to get something going here. And there's going to be a foul on the floor. Payne is going to get called. Kind of had his arm wrapped around him. That truly was a touch foul because he was touching him on the back. And he had hold of him pretty good there. All right. Both teams have 10 fouls in this game. So both teams are in the big bonus. That one's going to bounce awry, getting close to the 2:03, the 2-minute warning. Sorry, wrong sport. I had football overload yesterday, and the second's going to roll in. 75-71, Chargers in front, 2-minute mark. Payne with precision brings it down the line. Across the timeline, gives it to Nelson. Nelson trying to shake the defender. That's Grant. He's going to knock it out. 9 seconds on the shot clock, 1:42. Gets out to Payne. Back over to Nelson. All right, he's feeling it. He is. Long three. Holy cow, if that goes in, I was going to. Well, he missed it. Down to Baldwin. Fresh numbers on the shot clock. 14 on the shot clock. 1:26 to go in the game. In overtime. 75-71. Good screen. Thompson, he's going to drive. And it counts. Foul on Williams. That was a slide and glide foul. Or Frazier, excuse me. I just saw Williams picking himself up off the floor. I thought maybe he was involved with that. 6-point lead. Thompson can add to it. He does. Grant. And a layup on the reverse side. That is Sebro. 78-73, 5-point lead, 55 seconds in the game, in the overtime period. Payne. There's one official watching the ball, the other official's watching what's going underneath. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Somebody's got to move somewhere. Jump back off the rim. That's going to be a shot clock violation. And East Georgia is going to take it out. East Georgia coach arguing that they got the rebound before the horn went, and it should just automatically just continue to play. Payne's going out. Shannon's coming in the game. 31 seconds to go. 5-point lead by the Chargers. You still want to go anywhere. This is a crazy game. Grant's going to charge, and there's a whistle foul on the floor. Well, they can say it's on the shot. That was on Baldwin. He's got 4 fouls. Payne's coming back in for Shannon. Excuse me, that's 2 fouls on Cameron. And that's good. Four-point game. And an opportunity to make this a one-possession game with 23 and a half seconds to go. That's good. Slim 3-point lead right now. French trying to get the ball in. He gets it into Nelson. Nelson is going to drive it up the floor. And he gets fouled. Nelson at the line to shoot. He has 28 points in this game. Oh. Need to get this one in for a 2-possession game. Johnson's had 13. Thompson with 17. There we go. That's what we needed right there. 4-point game. 16 seconds, no fouls. Grant brings it across the timeline. 11 seconds. And it's going to be a travel. You know, I thought I was going to see a chair fly across the floor there for just a second. I got a little nervous. Coach jumped up like, like that. Wow. All right, it's elementary, Watson, right now with 8.6 seconds. Well, I say that, but you just never know. This is a crazy game. Nelson, ball taken away by Williams. Williams goes for a 3, and it's good. 0.1 second and a 1-point lead. Now, who would have thought that? That is playing up to the edge. So here we go. We got 0.1 second to go. Chargers in front. We got the last, I put a second, I actually put a 1/10 of a second back on the board there. So we've got 0.2 seconds to go. Chargers are going to inbound from the East Georgia basket. And the Bobcats going to prevent defense. Right now, well, they got all their defensive they got all the players. All they can hope is for and there we go. That's the end of the game. Wow. So that's it. What a game. Overtime win by the Chargers, 79-78. Again, the Georgia Highlands Chargers will be back here at the Corral coming up on the 25th. And that's going to be next Saturday as game against Albany Tech here at the Corral. They go 3-1 and on the season. In conference play, and it is 1-3 for East Georgia right now. All right, for everybody here at Georgia Highlands College, Tony McIntosh here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we appreciate you listening today. Have a great rest of your day, and bundle up. It's getting cold.